Ladies and gentlemen, let us try that again. Welcome to another SYF TV ShoutCast. My exploit has just crashed. My name is, of course, Spud. Joined in the hot seat tonight by none other than Nightfall. Nightfall, how are you doing, dude?
Hi, guys. Wonderful.
That's good to hear.
Wonderful.
Tonight's matchup is kicking off tonight. It's a CGO match. It is TREMOR Gaming versus the Girls Gone Wild. The map is, of course, Strike. It's going to be a good one. The girls are starting out on the defensive side of things. TREMOR on the attack. Should be a close one. The girls did take about 5 years to connect to this server. So without further ado, let us hit those rob keys, Nightfall, and get this match underway here. I'm expecting very, very good things between both of these two teams. They are pitted relatively close to one another on the CGO ladder, I do believe. Of course, this is CyberGamer CGO COD 4 action here. Coming at you loud and proud. We are just waiting for one more member from the TREMOR crew to ready up, and this map will be underway. Nightfall, what are you expecting from these two teams heading on in?
Not really sure, to be honest. I haven't seen the Girls Gone Wild actually play Strike for quite a while. They've mainly been focusing on their crossfire matches, but I don't know, we'll see what Missy can do down that main street. I mean, scopes on this map, they love that little mid street. Tend to get as many picks as they can, shut down those rushes, and yeah, I'm going to be watching both scopes quite closely to see what they're doing.
Certainly, certainly. It looks like one of their players is on the phone at the moment, so it could be a little bit more of a wait. Terribly sorry about that to all the viewers out there.
Spud, I think you have a fanboy.
I think I have a fanboy. Oh god, who is Elst? I have no idea who Elst is, but he's beginning to scare me. No, it's all good. So, anyhow. So,
when you hear your doorbell ring at 4 AM, that's when you need to be scared.
Exactly. When I hear noises on the front porch, just start running. Just call the 000, get the police coming over.
Go get Spud and Kings. Go get Tato and Kings to save you.
Exactly, mate. I'll just like flip the bed over and hide behind it and be like, I'm not here! All that good stuff. So, yep,
I reckon they'd totally believe you if you said you weren't there. They'd be like, okay.
Yeah, he's not home. I'll just go back to Adelaide or wherever I came from, all that stuff. Here we go, both teams have ready up. First round coming out. Who should I watch this round? I'm going to watch Pulse. He's AFK. Two of the TREMOR guys are AFK. What a cracking start to this COD 4 match. I'm going to just head on over to Jenny, see what she's up to. She's going down the main street here with an assault rifle in hand. Super Matey coming out on that main street that I'm talking about. And Jenny, they're lucky to not get tagged by a very close incoming grenade. Everyone here is doing a very good job on the defensive side of things. The girls have successfully covered this A site from a lot of angles. There's going to be some action here over at the front side of A. That's going to be between Bella and, who's that? Tidia? I think it is, and TDA comes up, all trumps in that one, takes out Bella on the main street. Exalt goes down for the TREMOR crew, but look at this, we've got M4V coming around from the big flank over at the florist here with the bomb in hand. He's looking to plant over at this B site, surely, as there's only about 50 seconds left in the round. The girls still have 4 over at that A site, so things are looking good from Tidiad, or whatever his name is, Tidia. That's just a damn annoying name. Strikes down once again on that front side of A. Takes down Missy as well, so he's gotten 3 this round. Can he go for 4? Yes, he has taken down Liana, so that's he's going for the potential TD here. Where is he coming in from? He's coming in from front side markets. It's not going to happen for him because Pulse there just slides on in from that florist side and takes out the final kill there. So TDA, I believe it is pronounced, gets 4 for that round. Excellent stuff to him on the attack. Nightfall, that was very exciting stuff indeed.
Listen, a bit of the old split push on the B side here. Let's check out what the old Missy is doing. She's going to be checking down that straight in her, getting a face full of white from those little smoke clouds coming up. So let's just flick off her, check out what Exalt's. So he's pushes way in a 3-dot, comes around, picks up Jenny, looking for the first kill of the round. Sprays out of the garage, but there is no player there because Jenny did push across that street. So 4 on 5 here. These TREMOR guys have picked up 1 player so far. And just sort of set themselves out. It is an A push. There are 5 players around this A site. As I said, that Elst, the opposing scope, gets taken down by Missy in that calf area. So even it up here, and it's a very slow push here. As Pulse has just pushed in and taken out Bella at that cafe area, but Liana from the bomb site takes down Pulse, and Mav returns a frag there. So it's a 2 on 3 here. Tidia is sitting up in the top mech. Face is sitting at the double palm. Missy is sitting at the double palm car. And, you know, they've got to get in and try and shut down this plan as Tidier takes down Face from the top mech. Planted. So leaving it all up to Missy here. She's going to push across, try and get this top mech player. Manages to pick him up with a nice little shot through the wall there. There's a player next to her in 3-dot. She's not knowing this, and she gets taken down by Exalt there. So that is going to take it 2-0 in favour of TREMOR so far.
TDA is just doing all the damage here. He's getting into that top side mech, and from that little position, he's just wiping out all of the girls' team. So it's exciting stuff from him indeed. Liana here looking to do the old nerd nades onto that main street. She's going to pick up any kills. No, she's not. Because look at this. This Tremor team here is just pushing in hard and fast through this cafe side of things. They don't really much care about that main street at the current point in time. Bella, though, does get a nice little pick there onto Pulse with her SMG at the front side of A. So here we are, Liana, is just camping it up hard over at the cafe side of things. There is actually two out there, so if she holds her ground here, she could potentially pick up one, maybe two of them. Unfortunately, though, she fail aims and misses a nice easy kill there on a assault rifle, pushing in through that cafe side of things. So she's done a bit of an old failure of aim there. So Bella here, front side of A, has heard players all around her. There's actually two situated in that mech area, and look at that. Liana is just smacking these people over at the back cafe area, but you can't finish them off. So once again, they live out there, and this is just really, really slow pushes here from this Tremor team. Else there once again gets a nice pick onto Liana, that front side of A there. Oh, there we go. Bella strikes down onto M4V through the cafe. Knew he was in there somewhere and successfully picked him off. So she's pushing into bottom mech here. Spots two players out through that main street bottom mech. Missy gets the nice pick there on Exalt, leaving it down to a 2v3 situation. Unrolling here. There we are. TDA nearly goes down to nice heavy fire there by none other than Face. Not too sure who Face is off the top of my head, but nonetheless though, as Else gets the headshot onto Missy, it's down to a 1v2 here in favour of the girls gone wild. Bomb is over at that cafe side of things. So really, Elster is pretty much buggered over at the double dumpsters. He's pushing in thick and fast. Is he going to get the pick onto Face? Yes, he does. Excellent stuff. 4 seconds on the clock here. All Bella has to do is survive. And yes, that is certainly going to be the case as the clock ticks down. 2-1 goes the scoreboard. Whew. Nightfall, these rounds are closer than I was anticipating.
Yes, indeed. And I'm not going to call TJ anymore. He is now T-Dizzle.
T-Dizzle it is.
T-Dizzle it is. So let's roll out with T-Dizzle this round. AK in hand, and just gonna make the old push into A, throwing a, I don't even know if that was, no, that wasn't A, that was a smoke there. Just throwing a late nade into A, but not picking up anybody, slowing down the girls go. There's actually no girls going on players inside A, and yes, taking out a very unlucky nade onto the front A by Bella. So not going off for the Tremor guys here. They've lost 2 around that front A already, as Exalt picks up Liana, Pulse takes down Bella, and Missy takes down False in return. So even though it's gone to a 2-on-2 here, Jenny sees the player in the car, gets the few tags on, but is going to get taken down. So it's all left up to... Oh, no, it's not Face. That's Spectator Glitch. It is Missy, actually. So Exalt and Pulse... Oh, Exalt and Else. God damn these Spectator Glitches. Exalt and Else to take down Missy. So you're going to come around, gets taken down by Else, and then it's 3-1. And Spud, TREMOR needs to fix these glitches. I don't like it. It makes you look like a retard.
Give it time, my good man. Give it time. That'll be fixed. I think if what I've read is correct, the few of the TREMOR spectator glitches are looking to be ironed out in the next edition of TREMOR. So it should be pretty good, something certainly to look forward to. Once again, I'm rolling out here with none other than Jenny. And she's once again going the assault main street here. Gets a nice little nade kill there onto T-Dizzle. Is it T-Dizzle? Can't remember. Anyway, T-Dizzle. T-Dizzle? My mistake. Anyhow, Pulse gets the double snap there onto both Face and Bella. Excellent stuff to him, but Jenny just hogging it up in these 3 doors does get the nice little pick through that cross street there onto him as he pushes in. So I've got a massive spectator glitch here, and according to my spectator glitch, there are 2 pulses on the Tremor team. That is always exciting to see. So one of them is a legit pulse, and he smoked up that front A, trying to get this bomb in through watching out for the 3-door players there, as Jenny has the potential to pick him off as they push in. Oh, Pulse, how are you alive, good sir? I was really expecting Jenny to get the nice frag through the back of his skull as he pushed in through front A there. Didn't happen at all, so Elst snaps up Missy there on the main street. The plant here going down in the form of Pulse on the A side. Elst is over at the top side of mech, so he's in a really good spot to cover his teammate. Decides against it, so he's pushing out through the bottom mech. He needs to stop making noise because there's a player for the girls gone wild, Jenny, pushing that front side of A, and I'm sure that the comms have gone out here. Certainly, he was making a hell of a lot more noise than he needed to. It's not looking like it's even going to matter, though, because Pulse gets a nice little Desert Eagle pop onto Jenny's cranium, and she goes down on the statue side of things, so it leaves it all in the hands here of Liana. It's a 1v2 here, 17 seconds left on the ticker. Player here over at the fountain, player at top mech. She's pretty much absolutely buggered here. 10 seconds left on the clock. She's really taken far too much time here to approach this side. Else, though, comes sweeping around from the cafe side of things, takes her on out. Scoreboard ticks on over to 4-1 here in favour of the Tremor team. Good on them.
Yes, indeed, and I think Liana's actually getting a little bit of lag. I was watching her just then, and she was freezing every few seconds, so never a good thing to have. checking out what the old Missy is doing, and she's going to be watching the hotel farm. Hoping that the opposing scope's going to poke her, but it's not going to happen. There's actually a B push from TREMOR here. They've only got to take down 2 players. Liana, though, will pick up the play. She's gone B this round and is sitting in that butcher. She managed to pick up the kill, but gets taken down by T-Dizzle as he is over that connector car. So, 4 on 4, and the bomb is over the hands of the TREMOR guys inside this, actually no, inside Butcher. But the Wild Ladies aren't really getting a massive rotate on here. They've only just started pushing the player across. Oh, bad. That is Bella. They still have 2 players inside this A site. Not really doing that much to help out their team. There's Face does go down to Exalt. So it is going to be a 3 on 3. Bella taking down Mav. So Teachers are pushing around trying to get this player at the palms. Missy takes down Exalt. Nice scope shot. And Jenny takes down T-Dizzle. So it's all left up to Elst if it is not a good shot. It is not. Yes. So Elst gets a few tags on Missy there, but not picking her up. So he's going to do a 1 on 3. He's got scope. He's got an SMG. He's going to come around this corner. He's going to get a shot from Jenny. But doesn't go down. Just costs a few tags to the faces. He is not really sure. He's got players every single side of him. He's going to see if he can pick up this bomb, maybe get a bit of a fakey going out here. Try to miss it. Goes out missing, and she's not going to stick around that long to get taken down. And he's going to come around. He does pick up Bella though, so he made it a little bit easier for himself. He's going to got 11 seconds left. He's got to get this bomb now. He's got 5 seconds. Jenny will come around this corner and will start shooting at it, and Jenny will pick up the kill. 4-2, and yeah, not really much he could have done there. He was sort of boned from every little angle.
Pretty much, couldn't agree more with you there. Oh, look at that, that was massive lag there from, I believe, Missy. That round, whew, on my screen, she just walked basically onto the B side here. Going to be watching Elst here, the sniper for TREMOR. Let's see what he can bring to the table here. Sniping that main street, doing a little bit of funny CGO stuff, attempting to no-scope all the way down the main street. I have no idea why you would even bother doing that. Throws a nade out there through the cafe side of things. Missy, though, gets a nice little sniper pick onto T-Dizzle all over on that main street side of things. Else looking into this cafe window. Can't see anyone as his teammates are falling all around him. They've already lost 3 here, so TREMOR is not looking good at all. Both of these last 2 players are basically locked up at this bottom side mech back cafe area. It is, of course, Elst and M4V. What can they do here? Nades! Very little cheeky nade there from the girls. Came flying out to that back cafe area. Luckily, they didn't take out any of the TREMOR guys, so they look at this Elst man. He's just coming up here to the top side of mech as his teammate there goes down. M4V gets dropped by Liana on the hard flank around that catwalk area. 45 seconds left on the clock here. Elst has got to do it all. 1v5. He can't make the magic happen. Face just too strong with the SMG there in the talking up the cafe side of the entrance. Takes him on out. 4-3 goes to scoreboard here, and the girls are making a little bit of comeback on the defensive side of this map.
Yes, indeed. Going to check out what Face has been doing. I haven't really expected her that much, but she looks like she's going to be rushing to this A side. Scope takes a little shot at her, but I'm not going to pick her up, so she's going to set herself up. Watch this little cat. She sees the play, but doesn't manage to pick him up. She's just going to duck herself down there and try not to get picked, and she's just going to check that as M4V. Not sure if it's M4V or MAV. I'm not sure. Anyway, 4 on 4. So, you know, the bomb is actually over at the B side. Yep, back flower. It is in the hands of Pulse. So it looks like they're going to make a little bit of a rotate over towards this B side here. There's actually only 1 player from the Wild team sitting, and that is Missy in the bot scope. Trying to pick the player who's actually sitting up on the catwalk, but not getting lucky enough here at this present time. So if Pulse can get it and maybe take down Missy, or even just go straight for a play, and he's going to get this, and that's going to make it a lot easier for his team. He's making his way in. Missy is actually sort of oblivious at the moment. She has no idea that he's in, and he can get this plant down quite easily. He's actually going to go for the kill. He's dropped the bomb on the side, picks up the kill, and got stuck on the car. Gets taken down by Jenny. So 3 on 3, and the bomb's on the B side, but the rest of the TREMOR guys are actually still on this A side, so they're not doing much, but Face takes down Exalt, Face takes down Mav, M4V, whatever you want to call it, and that is going to even it up, taking it 4 Spud. Nice work, getting the +10 there.
Yeah, Jenny just did great little work in covering her teammate out there over at the B side of things. Luckily, she sort of had the car on her side that hadn't exploded, so she could use that to her tactical advantage, and from that, launched her assault on those heavy B pushes from the TREMOR guys. Here they go, the old A push here from the TREMOR crew. They're looking to go just the stock standard rollout here. The bomb is just floating around in this bottom neck area. M4V has thinked He has spotted actually a player over at the butcher side of things. Can't finish her off though. Tagged, I believe it was one. I'm not too sure who it was. I think it was Jenny, I'm going to say, over at the butcher side of things. Couldn't finish it off. Here we go. A plant coming in thick and fast here, surely from the Tremor crew. They've cleaned out this front side A on that statue. It is all lights are green to go here. T-Dizzle goes for the plant. It's a 3v3 here. Missy has seen them cross over to that A site. Fortunately, she can't pick any of them out though. Jenny does the damage from the double palms, so excellent work there. Takes out the sniper in the form of Elst. 37 seconds left on the ticker here. Things are looking nice, red and rosy here for the girls as they push in all of them, all three, through this front side A. Don't see that too frequently at all. Missy, very unluckily, tags M4V over at that fountain side of things. Oh! T-Dizzle takes out Jenny on the statue. Excellent comeback from him. 20 seconds left on the clock here. What can Missy do? Yes, excellent little hip fire there from SMG. Takes down the T-Dizzle. It's a 1v2 here. And that last remaining player for Tremor, M4V, is still over at this fountain side of things. He didn't need to poke his head there. Fell for the old tickle on the side. And he gets dropped hard by Missy's SMG. So excellent work there by the girls. Very risky for them to have sent 3 in that front side of A. I was really anticipating that person over at the Flowers to do a hell of a lot of damage because it's a perfect position to take out the players as they roll in through that statue side of things. Couldn't get the job done there. I think it was M4V just got tagged up pretty damn heavily by Missy sniper shots, so he's pretty unlucky. Anyhow, Nightfall, back to you, good sir.
Yeah, so Missy is going to pick up that first kill on that street. Through the old smoke there, I think it was. So this is not looking good for the Tremor guys. They also lost a player to a nade kill. They're not quite sure who that was. But it is a 3-on-5 as FaZe picked up the nade kill onto Elst. Just sitting from that side calf, so the Tremor guy is getting a bit stuck here in the spot making. That is not the sort of thing you want to be stuck in on a strike. So they've got to make their push in. T-Dizzle is going to make his way in, and he's actually going to spot up the player. So that's Bella down, helping his team pick up another kill and try and get him. But FaZe as well, so FaZe is going to go down. 3-on-5, comes around, throws a bit of hip fire towards Leona. Actually, no, towards Leona? Not entirely sure. But Leona did go down, so they've brought this back. It is a 2-on-5 now. T-Dizzle is just jumping around. Spots the player, takes down Jenny. It is all up to Missy at the moment. She's got the scope in her. She's just sitting around this B car. And there's actually a player pushing it around that garage side. She will say, let's take him down. So that's T-Dizzle down. It's all up to M4V here. And she's going to come around and have to poke with the scope. Manages to see him, but doesn't pick him up. Manages to see him again, doesn't pick the shot up. Is within an inch of her life at the moment. She got the deagle out. She's going to have to get around. Throws out a bit of a bait smoke, but it's gone a bit too fast. And you can still see perfectly fine. Just having a bit of the old pro battle here. As she is going to get taken down. That is a nice 2v5 clutch. As Jenny says, somebody show me how to shoot people.
Got to give a quick shout out to none other than Don Mega, mate. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's always good to have you watching the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to be rolling out here this round with Pulse as he does the old nerd nade there into the city, into the double dumpsters. And it does indeed pick up the kill there on Bella. Excellent stuff to him indeed. Oh, big grenade there front. I could have done a lot of damage to Tremor guys. Tags up 2 of them. So very, very fortunate work from the Tremor crew. I have no idea how none of them have dropped here. Actually, when I say that, T-Dizzle goes down front side of A. So this plant is definitely going to go over on this A side. But look at this. Who is this? I believe it's Face is on the statue here. And the entire Tremor team, they've got 3 in front A. None of them seem to be aware of it. They're completely oblivious. So Mav there goes down. But Pulse just strikes down straight onto Face. Wow, I was really anticipating Face there to pick up at least 2 frags there. In a perfect position to have launched a beautiful assault there on the Tremor crew. So it's all left in the hands of Jenny here. The bomb has been dropped over on that A site. It's not going to matter though, because Jenny there, pushing out on the double dumpsters, does get done in hard there by Exalt. So he just comes around from that market side and finishes her off with his AK, taking the scoreboard all the way up to 6-5 here. So this is neck and neck, Nightfall. Very, very close match unraveling here.
Yes, indeed, and they're going to have to get this last round to take it into a nice even half. I know. You never know what can happen on the odd attack. You could just rush into that bomb side and get that bomb down every single round and win 6 straight, which would always be nice. But 4-4 here, Jenny takes down Exalt, T-Dizzle takes down Liana and is going to get returned on by Jenny. So Jenny picking up the 2 early frags here. As Pulse pushing into the A side, takes down FaZe. So he's actually over at this A side, pretty much behind those baskets. And it's actually, I believe it was... No, it was Bella who was inside A, but she's jumped out, and it's actually a back mech. So
Explosives
as a
planted.
2-on-2 here, the bomb has gone down, so Pulse is just going to turn himself up behind the taps. Elst is just watching this mech stairs, making sure that Bella doesn't push up, and Jenny is pushing in front A. But Elst isn't really going to poke, and she's trying to look for him, but not going to oblige. So she pushes in, trying to help out Bella here. Spots a dead body, actually, behind the Kappa. She's going to come around and try and help her teammate out. It comes to a bit of a tag, as Pulse is within like an inch of his life as well. He's just sitting here, he's bobbing up and down, prone as anything, and gets taken down. So it's all up to Elf. Elf's cops a couple of tags as well. He's got the scope in hand. Bella is just taking a few shots. Jenny is taking a few shots. And Jenny's going to go for the rescue. She has to. She's only got a few seconds left. That is going to be the bomb defused, taking it 6-6, as Elf's just not lucky enough to pick up the kills there. So that is a good half. Nice even half as well.
That it certainly is. 6-all is the score here, exactly tied up. Jenny and Bella there, just awesome work in a very tough situation. I was really anticipating, is it Elst? Yes, the sniper for TREMOR to just absolutely destroy them at that top side of mech. For some bizarre reason, he decided to push in through the bottom mech and come out through that cafe. It didn't work for him. His teammate, though, I believe it was Pulse, over at that fountain, was really tied up in what can only be described as a exceptionally difficult situation. And unfortunately for him, he got dropped pretty hard by Bella, who, like you said, found the dead body and fired heavily upon that, but then quickly realised that the player she was looking for was over at that fountain. So she made quick work of that. Excellent stuff to both teams here, and heading on into this second half, it could really go either way here, honestly. Anyway, M4V has just done a mega fail nade into that Main Street there. I think his grenade probably landed on the top side of this Main Street building here. He threw it certainly too high into the sky. Wouldn't have gotten much distance at all here as Pulse does the first kill for this second half here. Onto face, nice little headshot frontside A with the SMG. M4V strikes down onto Liana over the city bins. The assault working well for him here, so it's left two here. Bella and Missy, the last remaining two players for the Girls Gone Wild. Where the devil are they at? They're at the front side of A. Missy, of course, with the sniper in hand. The bomb has been dropped here over in the Main Street as Missy goes in to pick it up. She looks like she's contemplating a bit of a B push here, so a potential for a strong rotate from the girls here as Missy gets tagged up from the front side of A. I believe on the statue side of things, Missy really just doesn't know where she's heading off to here yet. Here she goes. She's committing to this B side. Is she? Look at this. Look at this contemplation on her face here. As Bella, on the other side of the map, takes down Elst. So yeah, here we go. Comms have come out from the Girls Gone Wild. They're heading over to the B side, so they've got to take down 4 here and get the plant down. As Pulse here is just estimating that Missy is going to be coming in from that cafe side of thing. It's not going to be happening at all. M4V does the job nicely onto Bella there, who's talking still over at these double dumpsters. Missy, though, gets a beautiful little headshot there with her sniper rifle. Takes him on out. 3v1 here. Where the devil is Missy heading into that front side of B with Flowers. And Exalt there is just waiting for her. Simply put, just takes her out in a quick volley of assault fire. She went down like a sack of potatoes, and the scoreboard here rolls over to 6-7 here in favour of the TREMOR team. Nightfall, are you with us? I'll take it as a no. Anyhow, I presume Nightfall has just fallen on his face. Be right back is the call. Some emergency has just erupted on his end. I'll just let him go. Hopefully everything's alright. We'll be rolling out here with none other than the T-Dizzle, and he's got a lot of fire here coming in from that front side of A. Oh, picks up the double kill on both Jenny and Bella. Wow, I was really not anticipating that to happen at all. Excellent stuff from him. The defense is working well for this TREMOR team as they're once again in a brilliant little situation. It's a 4v2 here. Missy and a player called Lag. Lag is, I have no idea who Lag is. Anyhow, Lag is Lag. Oh, it's Liana, I believe. Yes, indeed it is. M4V gets the job done on Missy. Down to a 3v1 here. Where the devil is Liana at? She's over at the florist side of things, so she's got a hell of a distance to travel. Gets a nice little plus 10 there onto both M4V and Exalt over at the markets there. They certainly weren't anticipating her to be over there. So it's down to a 1v1 here. Pulsing over on that front side of A. Look at this. Liana just doing the old wallbang on the front side of A. Tags him up heavily, but T-Dizzle doesn't want to have a bar of it. Comes out firing with his Desert Eagle and somehow manages to take her out on the Main Street. 6-8 goes to scoreboard there. Very, very close rounds here. This is some damn exciting COD 4 here. I hope Nightfall is okay. He hasn't responded yet. I presume something devilish just occurred on his end. Anyhow, once again, we're going to be rolling out with none other than Missy. The sniper for the Girls Gone Wild has been doing a pretty damn good job in this match thus far, as T-Dizzle gets the drop there onto face through the front side of A. He strikes down onto Jenny as well. Pulse straight onto Bella. So it's down to a 2v5 here, and wow! That was some super fast and sharp shooting here from the TREMOR team. They want to finish this one up in a matter of seconds here. Missy pushing into that cafe side of things, suspects that there's a player on top of her. That is indeed the case. She's not happy about it. Pulse with the tog spot on that cafe. It does wonders for him, so it's all down to Liana. And she is once again, I believe, over at this market side. Yes, indeed, that is the case. 50 seconds here left on the clock. Bomb has been dropped over at that front side of A. She's pretty much stuffed, and look at that. She is lagging something shocking. She gets taken out there by T-Dizzle from front side of A. She's not happy about it. The sad faces come out there from both Missy and Liana. So, yeah, certainly things are not rolling well at all for these Girls Gone Wild team. They certainly need to get their act together on the attack if they're going to have any chance of finishing this match off in a positive result. So I'm going to be rolling out here with Exalt, who's doing some fascinating little maneuvers over at this petrol side, as Elf gets the double pick on the main street there with his sniper rifle. Excellent stuff to him indeed. This is just an annihilation, ladies and gentlemen. T-Dizzle onto Jenny. Liana, though, responds straight onto Exalt there. So, oh, look at that. M4V. Look at this. This Tremor team knows exactly what the devil they're up to, and it is working wonders for them. As it's just left Missy with a practically, an insurmountable obstacle in front of her. She had to take down 4 there. She couldn't get it done. She's locked up in the hotel there. 6-10 goes the scoreboard. If I was the girls, I'd be calling a timeout right now because things are not looking positive at all for them here. They're going what looks to be a 4-man, potentially 5-man B push. And here comes a bit of the nerd nades here from Missy, hoping to get a few kills onto that marketplace. Datcha can finish him off. Oh, beautiful little wallbang there from straight onto Elst. Jenny there gets the drop onto T-Dizzle. So he goes down. It's a 3v5 here, 3v4 there, as Exalt gets the nice little pick onto Jenny over at that front side of market here. So yes, indeed, it's a 4-man push here by the girls into this B side. This is going to be radically entertaining to see how this pans out. Bomb's being dropped by Missy at that front side of B. And here we have it. Bella there approaching onto those players over at the double puns. Can't get the pick onto Exalt. Takes him out for about 98 damage, but he luckily recovers. So the phase here is just pushing in through this B side, looking to cover their players as the plant goes down on this B side. This is going to be fascinating indeed, as Pulse has got his rotate legs on, and here we go. Has the potential to pick up 2 here. Spots 1 over the market, can't finish it off. Oh, that is embarrassing. Bella there gets the drop onto Pulse. Exalt straight onto Bella. Wow, what an eruption of ridiculous plays there, as somehow the girls come out victorious there. Pulse, mate, you should have had 2, potentially 3 lols go out from the girls. They know how ridiculous that situation was. I cannot believe that just happened. Pulse, my good man, absolutely failed when his team needed his assistance most. And wow, scoreboard there, 7-10 it goes. Nightfall, are you back with us? I'll take that as a no. Well, ladies and gents, Nightfall seems to be in all sorts of bothers here. Anyhow, I'm going to concentrate on the action. Hopefully everything is alright with my co-caster here tonight. I'm going to be watching Missy once again as she snipes this main street. 2 of her teammates have gone down early in the form of both Jenny and Lag. Whilst I say that, Elst gets the pick onto Jenny at the front side of A. There's the bomb. It's been dropped over at that front side of A. This is not looking good at all for the Girls Gone Wild. They are really having no luck at all as they try and push into this front side A. And if we just have a look at this Tremor rollout here, we can see that their positioning inside A is immaculate. They have all angles covered as Elst comes down that front side of Statue, takes out the face with his Desert Eagle in hand, leaving Missy the last remaining player for the Girls Gone Wild. What can she bring to the table here? She's got players enclosing on from all sides here. 40 seconds left on the ticker. There's a player literally right in front of her in the bottom level, a mech here. What is going to happen? He's pushed out from the main street. M4V does the job nicely indeed. And there we have it, ladies and gents. 7-11 goes to the scoreboard. So, yeah, Nightfall. I think Nightfall is literally just, I hope everything's right with him. That was a bit of a random bear back. Anyhow, well, let us continue with this good old match. So things here are looking well and truly magnificent for the Tremor team. They are in a great position to win this match of strike here. CGO, of course, called for CyberGamer ladder. And here we go, Missy sniping this main street, can't get any picks here. The girls are looking like they've gone an old A push here as Jenny gets the drop there, straight onto Elf. T-Dizzle and Pulse was quick to respond. They're both onto Lag and Missy, so excellent stuff again to this Tremor team. Look at how well they are covering this A side here. As Bella, very lucky to have made it into that front side of A. Pulse and Exalt, though, just quick to clean up the job there, and that is another exceptionally fast round. These rounds are literally flying past, and everything here is working in favour of the Tremor crew. 12-7 is the scoreboard in their favour, and I've got to give a big shout out here to T-Dizzle. He is certainly man of the match. 23 kills, 14 deaths. Good on him, he deserves it. His attack was ferocious to say the least, and it has certainly done wonders for his team here. Well, let's see if he can continue the good continue the good streak And it doesn't happen for him because Jenny there in the front side of 3-door takes him on out. Else gets the double drop straight through that main street. Oh, through the smoke potentially, I think. Though he doesn't want to have a bar of it, takes him on out of this round. And it's down to a 2v3 here in favour of the girls. So for once in many, many rounds, the girls here are looking like they're actually going to be able to plant on one of the sides. And once again, it is B. So good on them for figuring that one out. So it's Pulse and M4V here to do it all. They're coming around hard and fast for the flank. There's a player on the top side of Florist here. Pulse has the potential to lock it on. Don't think he's going to see it. Unfortunately for him, he's probably going to get dropped in a matter of seconds here. Yes, there we have it. Liana gets the pick onto Pulse through that bottom side of Butcher there, leaving M4V with a very difficult situation in front of him. He gets taken out once again by Liana, doing all the damage there from that top side first. So I'm going to just have a quick sip of water, because casting 7 rounds of COD 4 in a row does a little bit of damage to the voice. So just give me a moment, guys. 8-12 goes the scoreboard. We're back with absolutely more marvellous COD 4, and look at this! Another 4-man push here to the girls, or another... Oh yeah, here we go, Missy! Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot there, through smoke onto TDSL. He's not going to be happy at all about that. Jenny there also gets a nice little pick there onto M4V. So once again, these girls here, these B pushers are doing a great job indeed. Oh, look at that. Pulse there, I think, just picked up a nice little double kill over at that front side of A, taking it down to a 3v3, so I'm going to just eat my words there, as this heavy B push has just slowed down really, really fast here. Else is in a great little position to cover his side, as is his other teammate there, in the form of Exalt. He's just toggling it up here on this B side. There we have it, ladies and gents. Excellent work to him. Takes down Liana as she pushed in through that front side of B. Pulse there, straight onto Missy. Ladies and gents, this is probably GG. It's down to a 1v2 here. Alst and Pulse versus Liana. There we have it. 8-13 goes the scoreboard. The GGs fly out. And that was a very, very exciting game of COD 4. And of course, this has been another SYF TV Shoutcast. The match tonight was TREMOR Gaming versus Girls Gone Wild. Else there, just showing me some love. Shoutouts to, once again, to Don Mega and Nightfall for casting alongside me here tonight. Hopefully everything is right on his end, because he's literally been AFK now for like the best of 10 minutes. So that was very unexpected. Thank you all for tuning in to another SYF TV Shoutcast. As always, you can head on over to our Facebook at facebook.com/SYF Gaming. Hit that like button, it helps us out a lot. Similarly, if you've enjoyed this Shoutcast, hit the follow button on Twitch to get live updates of when we're going live with these little nifty Shoutcasts on both your iOS and Android devices, so it sends it straight through to your mobile phone and your email inbox. It's really, really handy, guys. I certainly recommend you give it a shot, and it's looking like we're actually going to have a play out here. So I'm keen to cast this to some more as Teasley around that front side of A. This is excellent stuff indeed. I love it when players, or teams I should say, continue the play-out goodness. You don't see it all that frequently these days, largely because the leagues are set to a knockout situation, whereas the moment it hits the 16th round, it just locks up and finishes the game. But these CGO matches, it's always good to see the play-outs. So that round there goes to the TREMOR team. They're still having a good bit of fun here. And Missy, look at this. They've certainly, both teams here have relaxed. They're enjoying themselves. They're having a bit of fun here. This is, of course, a CyberGamer CGO COD 4 match, and it has been a very exciting match. At the half it was 6-6, and really it could have gone either way. But this TREMOR team just came out rolling hard on the defense. They knew exactly what the hell they were up to, and their defense on that A site just was magnificent, to say the least. And from that, they just picked up round after round. The girls couldn't get through it, and you know, they were pretty much caught in a giant snare, and you know, it didn't work out for them. So here we have it. Girls Gone Wild are going once again a B push here. They've lost 2, they've lost 3. Bella there gets the pick straight onto Elst over at the Butcher side of things. He's down to a 2v4 here, and Exalt is locked up hard and fast in his sea dumpsters. Have no idea how he's alive. He's taken tags hard from the top side of Florist. Luckily to him, he's made it through the fire there. So it's all down to Liana here. 1v4. What can she do? She's at the bottom side of Florist here. She knows that player Exalt is still over at the sea dumpsters, waiting for him to poke. It's not going to happen. Doing the old soundbait. Oh, it doesn't work out for us. It's just attracted Pulse from the top side of Florist. The LOLs go out. And damn, that was some unlucky stuff. So, yep. Players for this match were TDSL, Pulse, and Else, doing great jobs for their team. Similar story on the Girls Gone Wild. Both Jenny and Missy, got to give them some love. They scored 20 and 19 apiece, so they certainly did a pretty fanciful drop here tonight. So, you know, it's all around entertaining match. I've enjoyed this a lot. Here we are, T-Dizzle, just having some fun here on that statue. Pulse gets the double kill there onto both Bella and Missy through that cafe side of thing. If there's one thing I'd like to point out here, just the amount of +10s that these two teams are rolling out with is quite absurd. It's probably because it's a CGO match and the positioning isn't all that too great. But you really just don't see that too frequently at all. But here we go, 2v2 in favour of the girls here as they're getting the plant down easily on this B side. But unluckily for them, there's a player at the front side of Florist. And who the devil was that? It was Exalt. So he can't get the pick there onto Jenny as she goes for the plant. But certainly slowed down this plant here. 50 seconds remaining on this clock here. Pulse does all the damage necessary onto Liana, takes her on out. And it's all left to Jenny and Pulse. 1v1. Pulse here pushing around from that B-side spawn. Jenny has no idea where the devil he's off to. So she's probably going to get taken out here. Oh! Lives! Oh, I have no idea how that's possible. Somehow just copped, I think, 2, potentially 3 bullets of Desert Eagle fire. And she's alive. Went down to about 5% health there. It looks like she's going the old A rotate here. So very hilarious stuff indeed. Pulse here, is he clued up on it? Yes, he is. Look at this. He's coming around straight through. No, he's not. Oh, Pulse son. Surely you heard that. She didn't even care. She started running down that main street. Anyhow, plant here is nice and easy for Jenny on this A side here. It's going down. Pulse, what are you going to do, son? What are you going to do when you've realised that you've stuffed up, mate? You've completely stuffed up. So it's a 1v1. Pulse versus Jenny. 35 seconds left on the ticker here. What is going to happen? It's all calls for the B4 fucking 3. Pretty rude indeed. I just say I don't really care. Here we go, Jenny over on this. What is this? 1,000? Yes, indeed it is. 25 seconds. Pulse, what are you doing, son? Smokes up the double dumpsters, and he's going to rotate for the front side of A. So I presume from Pulse's perspective, he thinks that Jenny's probably over on the right side of the site, which is not the case at all. Jenny's just hogging it up hard over on the cafe side of things. There we have it, ladies and gents. Final round has been played. 9-15 is the final score. And that was a very, very exciting match. Of course, shout-outs to Nightfall for joining me here tonight early on ShoutCast. And we're going to have another one in about 40 minutes. That is indeed correct. It is going to be Verdict versus Double Star. So join us on SYF TV for that one. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been another SYF TV ShoutCast. My name is Spud, and we're out.